Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay, back with another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Darkflash from the Speed Metal storyline. This is a gold label, this is a Walmart exclusive, and I know Walmart exclusives have not been very nice. We have Shazam, now we have this one, and we'll talk about the big issue with this one, if it is exclusive, but regardless though, as always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. The front of the box looks like the side, the back, which I really like, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, we do come with the cards, so the front of the card looks like, the back of the card. And this come with these two lightning bolts. They're orange. Wow, being colorblind here. There's one of them. Pretty simple, clean looking. And here is the other one. Again, same thing essentially. And it does come with a regular stand. Now, let's take a look here at Mr. Darkflash, aka Walmart exclusive, aka this is gonna be such a headache to collect, man. I'll be honest, I got so lucky with this figure. I ordered it online on Walmart. There was only one left, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna get canceled. It's gonna get canceled. Like a notification is gonna be shipped. I'm thinking it's going to get canceled, and I ended up getting it. So and the reason I'm kind of like worried about this is because it's a Walmart exclusive, and I like to. Well, we'll talk about it towards the end, but let's take a look at the figure, because I think there's going to be something very important that you have to know. Be wary of this figure, and if it's true, it's God, it's going to be such a headache. But let's talk about the figure right now, and then we'll talk about what I'm going to refer to after. So. Let's take a look at the head sculpture, and come on, right away, this head sculpture looks fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. When McFarlane does figures with DC Multiverse, he kills it and he rips it. Just look at all that detail. The skin ripping right here, the teeth, the tongue, that glossy on the tongue. Again, it's so subtle, but yet it looks so good. Just look at all that skin. Look at the nose. Look at the eyes. I'm a sucker for painted white eyes. Well, this is kind of like a yellowish type of thing. Just look at all that detail, man. Tell me that don't look good. Hopefully my camera can pick it up. A little better. Let me see. Work for me. There we go. Just look at all that detail. Okay. Put my hand like this. You guys can see more in detail. But look at all that detail. And the head sculpture, and look at that paint right there, that gold, very subtle, not a whole lot, but it does pop even from a distance, man. The head sculpture looks very good. Head articulation, left and right, it's okay. Up, down, very good. Left and right, it's a little stiff, so just be wary of that. Maybe it could be my figure, but overall, that paint, top notch. The teeth, the tongue, the eyes, and that sculpture look fantastic. And of course, that gold. The head sculpture, in terms of like the actual head and top of the head, it's kind of plain, but that face looks fantastic, man. Top of the line. This is what I'm talking about. Shoulder articulation, it's good. This one is a little stiff, but it is what it is. Bicep articulation, good. Elbows, good. Wrist, good. And again, same with that skin tone in terms of the sculpture and paint present on the arms. Just look at all that. Here, see if I can. Just look at all that. Look at that skin detail. All that sculpture looks very cool. And of course, the wrist has that gold. Very subtle, but it just pops. And that's what I like about this figure. Is the gold, very subtle, but it pops. It grabs your attention. Look at that hand. Just the detail on the hand look very cool, man. Same with the other side. The hands are a little different. You see this hand right there? Here's a different one right there. Almost like clawing. It looks very cool, man. Really good sculpture on the arms. Now, of course, there's some sculpture right here too. Not much going on in terms of the shoulders. Little design right there. Not much going on, but The highlight is going to be the paint on here. Looks very good, man. That sculpture looks fantastic. Take a look at the torso articulation. Very good. Holy crap. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. That's a really good articulation on the torso. And I gotta say, though, that gold, that symbol right here, top notch again. It's consistent. Looks very, very good, man. This is what I'm talking about. Not much going on here. There's a little bit of texture design to it here. Not much, but there's some present there. But it looks good, and he looks menacing and just very built. The back, very clean looking. One downside is I wish there was some of that gold that's here also in the back too. I think that would have been much better because the back looks kind of plain. But nonetheless, though, that upper body looks fantastic, man. It looks really, really cool. I'm telling you, you have to see this in person. There you go. Hopefully my camera can. There you go. Just look at that gold. It's just so subtle, but yet it just pops and grabs your attention. And I wish there was more gold in the back. I think if there was some kind of stripes here, just something, it would have looked really, really much better. But unfortunately there isn't, though. It's not a big thing, but it is what it is, though. But the upper body looks fantastic. Let's take a look at the lower body. Leg articulation, it's good. Knees, good. Ankles, good. And of course, toes, good. And that gold looks very good. Even on his thighs right there, looks very good. Just look at that gold. It's so subtle, but it just really pops and grabs your attention. That thighs right there too. Again, has a little sculpture design. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. There you go, much better there. Very, very cool, man. I really like this figure. And again, same as like in the upper body back, I wish this stripe right here was consistent and it went all the way to the back of the leg. That would have been really cool, much better. And again, the back would have looked even much better like that. Gold right there in the back. But nonetheless, though, very good detail on that sculpture design. Very masculine. Again, I wish there was some kind of painting here. I know people are going to might paint the legs or the boots, kind of give it the extra pop of gold. But nonetheless, though, really, really cool looking figure, man. I really dig it. The paint is very good, man. And what I noticed too, it's not like a black. It's like it's black, but it has to have a little bit of a sprinkled gray. It's like a dark gray, if that makes any sense. You guys can see it right here perfectly. It's not black. It's kind of a black with a little bit of like sprinkled, I don't know how you're gonna say, like dark gray, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it makes sense what I'm referring to, but it's not like a pitch black dark. Like you notice here, kind of a solid black. If yeah, this is kind of like black with some kind of look to it. So just keep that in mind, though. But regardless, though, this figure looks good, and that head sculpture is fantastic. And like I said, that gold, very subtle, but it just looks very, very cool, man. I really dig it. Now, the main question is this worth your purchase? 100%. Definitely worth your purchase. For $20, heck yeah. This is a fantastic addition to the DC Multiverse. It looks good. The sculpture it's good. The paint's good. Very subtle gold, but you get just enough to where it just grabs your attention. And to me, for $20, a figure like this, hells yeah. Thumbs up for me. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and towards like the middle of, I guess, or towards the second part of the video, there's rumors, and I don't know if it's true, that, well, before I do that, this is a gold label. This is a Walmart exclusive, right? Right now, it's just hard to get. So by the time you're watching this video, please look at the date. This is such a hard figure to get. It's been sold out for several days. I was able to get mine, like I said, online. It showed up as one available, pre-ordered, and I got lucky. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is just because if we notice the box, there's 3 different head sculptures. The rumors are they're going to do what they did with the Robins, with 3 different Robins. And I'm okay with that, but the problem is with the 3 different Robins, I believe they're called, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll post a picture of the 3 Robins. But even though that was hard to get because there's 3 different head sculptures, even though that one's already hard to get, but it wasn't exclusive. It was available at Target, Walmart. I've seen it at Walgreens. So you can get it anywhere. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because if this is gold label, and if the rest are going to be gold label, that's going to be such a headache to get this figure, to get all the head sculptures. Because this one right now, it's just the middle one. And these are all going to be also gold label exclusive. That to me is not a good sign. It's going to be such a hard thing to collect. And for me, I want all three because I think they all look good in terms of the head sculpture. And again, if they're all going to be gold label to Walmart, unless McFarlane steps up his game and just increases their inventory for this one, I think just having these three Walmart exclusive, it's going to be such a pain. And even for us collectors, we probably have to stick with scalpers and paying the double or the triple the price for it, if it's true. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping maybe just this one is gold label and the rest are all, Target and, Amazon, GameStop and Best Buy, whatever. But again, those are the rumors. Don't quote me on it, but the rumors is these three are also going to be gold label. And like I said, if it's true, it's going to be such a headache, man, because I was able to get this figure. And if you guys see my other short videos, I've been hunting for this one and I was able to get it online. So imagine doing it 3 times. I got this one, now I have to get this one and this one. So it is what it is. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping those are just rumors. Because if they're just rumors, they're just rumors. So only time will tell. But nonetheless, though, in terms of this figure, thumbs up for me. Good job, McFarlane. Highly recommend getting this figure. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this figure? Do you plan on purchasing this figure? Or did you already purchase this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes an overview of Dark Flash from the Speed Metal storyline, and on to the next one.